Wow, what caused me to write this book? Well, can I confess something to you? Junior high and high school, I didn't like history. Frankly, I didn't like writing or reading. Didn't like writing either. But I definitely didn't like reading. And I did what I had to get by in school. After I became a Christian, which was in the last year of my high school and just approaching my graduation, I got really excited about reading, and I wanted to read biographies. And that's kind of how I got started. I read biographies of Christian people, and it just fired my heart up. And then as I read their biographies, I wanted to read history and know more about the setting. And history became interesting to me. However, a lot of history books are very dry and dusty. And I hate to admit that, but it is true. History is a thing for me I really love. But history can often be very boring and dry. And I think for most people it's that way. And so out of that was born the desire to make history live and make history come together. Now, in order to do that, I saw it as two things. Number one, I saw it as it needs to be condensed. And so I took this into several chapters, and it was really a series of messages that I delivered and still deliver in churches today. And it starts us with Jesus and goes all the way up to the present day. And because it's condensed, people can get into it and get pretty excited about it. I've been really, really excited about how audiences have responded to that. And what I thought would surely be boring to many people was anything but. And so I was excited about that. Second of all, it was the desire in this book to be able to present history in a way that it taught lessons. It showed what our forefathers stood for and what they paid, how they paid for those convictions. They were willing to stand, and many times at the cost of their very life and the lives of their own family. And I thought that was very important to be able to portray to Christian people. And so that's what I did in this book. And I've been able to lay that out in a way. And does the book come across as well as a live presentation? I can't really answer that. I've got a lot of folks who've really just been thrilled with the book and loved it. But I have to say I do enjoy delivering it live to audiences. I have to say that. And so that's kind of what caused me was I saw people reading history a little bit and getting tired of it, throwing it away and stopping and not really knowing their history. And I thought this book would be a great way to be able to introduce people to Baptist history through the ages, and they'd be able to see the connection that the New Testament tells us is there.